Esoteric bullshit. The rock and the light meditation. Then I signed up for another esoteric workshop, the rock and the light meditation. Have you ever heard about it? No. I show you. Get a rock, not very heavy, I advise you, because after 1 hour of practice you will feel its weight. A rock like this would be the right size. You put the rock in front of you, and then you put your consciousness into this rock. How to do that? That is easy. You just put your consciousness into the rock. Now you take a deep breath. While you hold your breath, you pick up the rock. Well, I can't hold my breath now because I have to speak, but you can do it. The first step is you circle your rock around the head. That is still easy. Then you exhale and put the rock down. Take another breath and do the same thing again. But this time, while you are circling the rock, you chant the mantra. Om Namo No, not Shivaya. Not to offend any group here in town. You chant Om Namo Naraya, Om Namo Naraya, which is as good as the other one. But yes, this is just the beginning. Now comes the second step. At the same time as you circle the rock, you visualize a white light in your head. Can you do that? Well, that is a little more difficult, but it is just the second step. Now comes the third step. While you are circling your rock, you circle also the light in the same direction. Can you do that? But take care not to get seasick. Now comes the fourth step. You circle a stone in one direction, and at the same time you circle the white light in the opposite direction. Is that clear? Relax your face. Do it effortless. And now chant the mantra Om Namo Naraya, Om Namo Naraya, all at the same time, circling your stone, circling the white light, not a yellow one, and chanting Om Namo Naraya, Om Namo Naraya. And don't think about what you will have for dinner. You cannot do that. It is too difficult. Well, don't worry. The first time I couldn't do it either. We did it for 2 hours. Then we had a break. I went to lunch with 2 of my classmates. One was a physician and the other one was a psychologist. Do you know what we were talking about? How big do you make your circles? Is it better to have a flat stone or a round rock? How white is your white light? Can you show me your rock? Oh, your rock is much handier than mine. That was our talk. Very wise. After my first session, I was very depressed because there was so much going on in my mind. So I went to a friend who has been in India for a while and has sucked up a lot of Indian wisdom. I asked him, I'm very disappointed about my mind. The more I do this exercise, the more I see how much junk I carry in my head. My mind is always wandering, while it should only think, Om Namo Naraya. My friend said wisely, don't worry. You are not the only one. Everybody has a lot of junk in his mind. Human mind is like a drunken monkey jumping from one thought branch to the other. But people are not aware of it. But I am now aware of it, and I feel miserable. I was much better off before when I was not aware of it. Too late, said my friend with a smile of somebody who knows, because he had sat at the feet of some Indian guru. I asked, where should I practice to calm down the drunken monk in my head? The whole day I have to work, and the city is so full of noise. The office is noisy. Even in my home there is so much noise. The TV running, the dishwasher, my girlfriend asking silly questions. Where should I go to find some silence? Go to the church, he said calmly. I was surprised. To the church? Yes. There are only two public places where they respect silence: the public library and the churches. Fabulous! That was the solution. So, at lunchtime, instead of talking nonsense with my colleagues, I went to a nearby church to practice at least my mantra and circle the white light in my head. Because my rock I could not circle in the church. People would have thought I'm crazy. Sometimes I looked at the few people in the quiet church and wondered what was going on in their heads. Were they really praying with full attention? Or was their monkey mind jumping from prayer to business and back to prayer? From that time on, I was very grateful to the churches. I even dropped some money into the collection box for the use I made of the church for my own purpose. On other occasions, when we had just a coffee break in the office, the time was too short to go to church, I found a nearer place as good as a church: the rest room. There I could be undisturbed for some time. So I sat there repeating my mantra, Om Namo Naraya, and circling the roll with the toilet paper around my head. Obviously my mind becomes calmer, but not wiser. That was my experience with the rock and the white light.